If you get cysts down there, specifically Bartholin cysts, you need to drop everything because I'm going to tell you what to do. So normally I get them in the summertime, and I live in Florida, so it's already super hot. Like, it is already summer here. I got one, then it like went away on its own, and then I got another one, and this was like the most painful one that I have ever had. I was freaking out because like all the research that I was doing and like going on Google, they were like, you need to go and get it drained. They're gonna have to like cut it, stitch you up. I was like, hell no. I've had enough traumatizing things happen at the gyno, okay? So I started doing some research. So the first night I did castor oil, because if you know anything about castor oil, it is really good for like your gut. It's also really good to put like on a pad, and it helps with like cysts and fibroids. So I was like, it'll probably help with one on like kind of on the outside. So I did the first night. The most important thing is when you are doing that, you want to make sure that you're using 100% cotton pad, because this can draw chemicals from it like into you basically. Then you're going to add castor oil to it. So the castor oil that I use is Queen of Thrones, which I love it. It comes in a glass bottle, which is really important for me because that's how you prevent like harmful plastic contaminants. And especially if you're using your castor oil on your cushion, you want to make sure you're using like top notch. You're welcome to search up all these things on your own, but I also just added them all to my Amazon, so you could easily like find the exact ones that I'm talking about that are tried and true. Anyways, so first night I put it on. The next day I was like, okay, it got like a little bit smaller, but it was still like really painful. And then that night it was kind of like at its height of like pain level, and I was like, dude, I need to get this to go away. Like, so I did the castor oil again. I put some on the pad, but then I also applied it like directly to the cyst. I woke up the next morning and she was practically gone. I also did go out and buy Prid, which is a drawing salve, and I was reading comments and people were saying that they were able to get their cyst to surface within like 2 hours and then like drain just with using that. But I would say try this method like 3 to 5 days, and then if like it's still nothing is coming with the size and it's like not going down, then I would just recommend like obviously going and getting it checked out. But this like changed my life, because if you get them, you know they're painful and they're also just annoying, and it makes you feel some type of way. I'm big on holistic stuff. I have cystic fibrosis, and I was actually like able to completely go off of my pancreatic enzymes because I got my pancreas to be sufficient, which was also confirmed by the doctor. I was extremely high risk for diabetes, and I literally got back into a completely healthy range. I had abnormal cells down there, and I completely fixed it. Took like 6 to 8 months, but it fixed.